They got a lot going on right now, so they can't really assist right now. So this weekend, I'm gonna reach out to some more people. Try to get somebody to come up here. Not, it probably won't be during the daytime. It'll probably be like an afternoon live stream to see if somebody's willing to show everybody how to set up Nightbot. Also have somebody come up here and show everybody how to do StreamYard, how to set it up. I know a couple people said they had trouble setting up StreamYard on their account, make sure they have it correctly. Sometimes, it's easy when you just talk and say it, but sometimes it's easier when somebody like shows you step by step, like when me and Jake shared the live and things like that. And I showed you my screen, what it looks like. So it really helped out some people. And I'm glad it was able to help you guys out. And then also, before I start saying hi and everything, we are streaming on 2 platforms right now, Jake's platform and my platform, but Jake's does not have Nightbot. So if you are wanting to have your link dropped, you have to come over here to my channel and type in MST. If you go over Jake's channel and type in MST, it's not going to work. So if you want your channel to be seen by the newer people coming in, you have to come over here, and then you can go back over Jake's house or however you want to do it. Just wanted to let people know, because I think yesterday or the other day, we were sharing out to like 5 different accounts or content creators. So people were dropping MST who were not on my account. It only works for my channel. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. What's up, Kim? How you doing? I'm gonna send you an email too. I got something to tell you. Good morning, Psalms. How you doing? I'll be here in the bushes. I know that's right. Oh, also, what's up, Karen Sawyer? How you doing, girl? Also, the people who come up here on the panel, it's just advice. It's not like there's no right or wrong way to do YouTube. Everybody has their own certain way that helps them grow. Some people prefer to do shorts to gain subscribers. Some people would like to do live streams to do gain watch time hours. Some people like to do premieres to engage with the audience. Everybody has different ways of going about it. Just because something works for you, it does not mean that is the go-to plan for everybody out here on these YouTube streets. It's just advice. Let me see. I think I covered everything. What's up, Kay Renee? We got over 30 people up in here already. RFD, is always awesome to see you. She's saying, what's up, beautiful people? You tell, like, when I first start and I haven't had my coffee, I'm just kind of like, and then like towards the end, get all hyped up. Haven't had a drop of coffee yet. Let me see. April Shower, I caught the replay on your live stream when you were at the table sitting there drinking your coffee. I was like, I sure would like to sit there with you and drink some coffee. Just sit there and just relax. Just sit there and just do nothing. What's up, Soul Sister? I'll be calling you later on today as well. I'm calling everybody, okay? If I have your number, I'm calling. What's up, Indiana Jackson? As soon my sister officially got the car for the Soul Family meet and greet. So we have the car. I'm in charge of Airbnb, and then my aunt's gonna do gas. So I gotta figure. I've never rented out an Airbnb before, so I don't know about that life. All I know is hotels. So yeah, I'll be doing that today also, or this weekend. What's up, Sweet Thumb? Is anybody else going to the Soul Family meet and greet? Let me see. Miss Sarah Grayson, how you been? So y'all, today is Community Connect Day. So if you're wanting to connect, we have over 40 people in here already, 6 minutes in. If you're wanting to connect with somebody, feel free to drop your link by typing in MST to drop your link and interact with people. A lot of people are starting live streams. So if you have some live streams going on this week, let us know. Type it in. Come on up and talk about your channel. All that kind of stuff. Just try to pretty much free promotion on your channel. Like I said, we got over 40 people in here. Cool Gamer, always awesome to see you. Karen's Little Garden, how you been? If you could type in MST so everybody can check you out. See what your channel's all about. Got wellness in here. Girl, lately, I don't even wake up till 7:30. I'm like, well, she ain't live no more. All right. Yeah, so today, like I said, is Community Connect Day. What's up, Sammy Joe? How you doing? I put a little bit of change in my piggy bank this morning. Yeah, today is Community Connect Day, and then tomorrow is what are you gonna do different on your channel? It's always good to try to spice up and keep the audience like, oh, they got something new going on over here. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be all about that. Let me see, Mr. Broad Street, awesome to see you. Me and Passionate was over there with the bee community, and Jed popped up on there. I got to learn a little bit about creamed honey and whipped honey. It's like so much to learn. It felt like, let me know how you felt, Passionate, over there. So I'm a new gardener. Passionate in Treat Arts has gardened before. So when we went over there to the Beehive live stream, it felt like I was starting from like all over from scratch again. Like I had no idea what people were talking about because I'm not familiar with the language, the lingo, and all that kind of stuff. So I was kind of like trying to ask questions in the live stream. It felt like I was starting gardening all over again last night, Diggs, when I went to the bee community.
Well, I am too.
Huh?
It seemed new to me too, because I'm a beekeeper, but this is a whole new community for me.
Hey, CC, but you know the lingo. You familiar with them?
CC, you supposed to be at work, not fighting the high from the snow and the hail and all that. You're supposed to be at work.
You don't know CC's schedule yet?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's 20 hours behind us.
What's up, Rashonda? We got Brittany's Life, Lacey J. Okay, we almost at 50.
I just saw you and your mom outside.
Mm-hmm. I seen her video. Man, what were you doing? Oh, expanding the garden.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, I got to grow more food.
What's up, Sandra living a full life? I did that short video. Everybody and their mama was like, what's the affiliate code? What's the code for that? I want to get those moo-moos. I was like, well, actually, you got to holler at Sandra living a full life.
Right. Those were cute. I liked it.
Yes, they were.
Mm-hmm. So thank you again.
I didn't know they come with strings on the side though.
Yeah, so you can scrunch me and get that extra sexy on.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, they didn't have that string.
They didn't.
That's what I liked about it. They didn't have that string.
Uh-oh.
Now, all right.
Everything tied up now.
Okay. Comes up over on Jed's channel as well. Yes. CC, are you sharing out the live? You can gain watch time hours. No?
Okay. I'm not.
Okay. Yesterday I was questioning Living Out Loud the podcast, and I'm not gonna question nobody else.
Nope, I'm here to enjoy your channel.
Let me see. Good morning, Miss T in chat. Yes, all the lives had me confused. Yeah, yesterday it was like 5 people sharing the live. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew where to go.
Just remember, if you want to post something, go to the host channel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, Shawnee, Robert.
I bet Shawnee ain't off. Oh, well, I better start that.
Okay, yeah. Don't start now. Won't be none.
You might be off too. Hey, Pescatarian, I just saw your video this morning too. How you doing?
Is she back from her cruise?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
This was an anniversary present she got.
Oh, I gotta go and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
We're glad. Yeah, I snuck in a couple bites of chicken fried rice.
Okay.
Y'all not gonna starve me.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's why I waved. I said, not yet.
Oh,
I was eating some stuff too. So,
was you having your grits and eggs or what?
Okay.
No, actually, I had sausage and pancake.
Oh, what?
Okay.
With peanut butter.
Let me see. We gotta stay home.
You put peanut butter on your pancakes?
Yes, I do.
I think who did that? What is her name? Jeez Louise. I can't think of her name. Like, how you can see the person's face. Panama City. There she goes. She does that to her pancakes, peanut butter and stuff. I was like, okay.
I'd rather have peanut butter than to have syrup.
What? So bread and like peanut butter sandwich?
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I'll take my crispy eggs pancake with extra butter and syrup. Yeah, give me all the cholesterol.
She wants the good stuff.
Ain't no shame in that butter.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with butter. Ain't nothing wrong with bacon. Ain't nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. We don't discriminate.
They made us believe something was wrong with butter, and butter is better for you than the other stuff.
Right. That is true.
See, I'm sure we got people clutching their pearls like, oh my God. Stay hard yesterday. Some people I did see that in the comment section. They were asking, what are soft skills? If you have time, you can come up here and like give I know how to do it, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, I don't know how. I'm not even going to attempt to do it. And I seen that you tagged me, and I've been watching bits and pieces of the video, but I don't want to comment until I watch the whole video. I think it's like a 30-minute video or 40-minute video. So yeah, it's taking me a little time to watch the whole thing.
See, we got some syrup and butter people in here. Okay.
Let me catch up. What's up, Drell?
I don't like the syrup because it's kind of like the honey. You're not getting real syrup. You're getting a lot of sugar.
One time I was living with my dad when I was a teenager, and we didn't have no syrup for my waffles. I went across the street, and the old man gave me molasses.
Girl,
gross. What? How are you over here living, sir?
We'll tie your pancakes up.
Hey.
I said, what is it? He said, oh, it's just like syrup. The lies you tell, sir.
No.
It's too rich and too dark and too everything.
I said, oh no. Who else? I know I'm all way behind already. Everybody's saying, hey, just make sure I got my own room. Okay. You know, me and Soul Sister, we done met in Kentucky. We done met in New York. We done met in Georgia. We always have alcohol. We said, we're going to sit down and have a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
And that's a good thing.
Is it?
Well, when you come to Texas.
For my birthday, I went to like New York like a week before my birthday, and she gave me a bottle of wine because we did like New York is like just go. I was like, damn, can I was so tired. Jesus. Then she was like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go to this amusement park. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, Soul Sister. I'm from the city, but our city ain't New York City.
If you ain't got a car, get on the train. If you want to get on the train, get on the bus. If you don't want to get on the bus, get a taxi. There's always some kind of transportation around there.
Okay, it's so fast paced, and then the people walking down the street and stuff, they bump into you and everything. I said, oh no, take me home. Take me.
Yeah, when I was young, the mall was like I lived in Albany, New York, and the mall was like it's about 3 miles from our house, but we were so used to walking, we'll just walk there, no problem at all. Only time you take a bus is when you got big packages.
That's what she said. She's like, one day I'm gonna take you on the outskirts of New York. I was like, yeah, it's a jungle for sure. Hello, passionately.
Hey, PIA.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, CC, Miss T, and Chat.
Are you cold there?
Very
cold. You got a hoodie and everything already. You cold up there?
Okay, you ain't no wife beater. What? 80 degrees?
Hoodie, t-shirt, everything.
It's 29 degrees right now.
It's 17 here right now, so it's warmed up.
It's 19 here. The temp and drop is 19 here now.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just like here in Michigan. What in the world?
I know. CC, let me tell you about daughters. So my daughter, okay, summertime, we walk around the house in shorts and a t-shirt. Mm-hmm. It's like 5 degrees here in Indiana right now. She's walking around with like a little tank top and some little shorts on and stuff. It's cold, Mom. Put your winter pajamas on. How about that?
Right?
What are you doing?
Yeah. And then when it's hot, they want to put on a hoodie and all that kind of. It's like, really?
I'm trying to scream.
Okay.
I'm I guess it's because I'm in the house. I'm in a wife beater, so
I guess she wants me to turn my heat up to 80 to accommodate her clothing.
Right.
That costs money.
Right.
Well, my electric bill, December, January, and half February, that's my electric goes up. Other than that, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, mine was terrible in the wintertime. Awful.
But it's way better than it used to be. I used to hate to see the bill when it come 500, 600. No, this stuff ain't been on.
Oh, I've never had one that high.
I never.
I had a dinosaur out here. And man, I went and got a new AC system and all that stuff.
Yeah,
$200, I can deal with that.
Oh yeah, mine never been over 300.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You gonna share with the world about the soft skills?
Yes, but I got to fuss at J3 first because he was just a huge offender of soft skills.
Well, good morning.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yes. J3, we cannot call that apparel you have on a wife beater. That is very, very...
I like how she's saying it softly, using her soft skills.
Well, let me see if I can correct that.
Tank top.
Your muscle shirt.
Honey beater.
Oh, Lord. Let's not try to beat anybody.
No.
I said I came up at the perfect time.
T-shirt.
Yes.
I just want to send a shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes saying they're doing the indoor gardening already.
It don't sound right when you say a man is wearing a tank top. It just don't sound right.
You can say muscle shirt. Wouldn't that be a muscle shirt too?
Yeah, well, they're actually called A shirts. I don't know what that's for, but like they're called A shirts for whatever reason. I don't know.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. So, but trust me, I have 4 sons and a husband, and I've struggled with that for years. And I think I finally have everyone accustomed to no longer calling them wife beaters.
Oh, you lucky because that's the term.
Listen,
I know.
Listen, ain't no woman in this house getting beat at all.
And we know that. I trust that.
That wasn't that. No. Let's back up.
Wow. Community Connect from A shirts to soft skills to cutting up on jigs. Okay.
Well, Miss T asked me to come up and talk about soft skills, and I would be remiss if we did not address the phone call that just happened before I came up. That's what I do for a living. But I know you meant no harm whatsoever.
Yeah, because if I did hit her, trust me, she's got 2 pieces in there and the rest of them belong to me. So she knows how to use them.
Yeah, that sounds like us too. And y'all know the term came, I believe, from the show Cops. And they would go to the domestic violence. Oftentimes the men would come out, and that's how
that's what they had on.
Yeah. So it's one of those terms. But yeah, it's just a part of soft skills. I had to shock a group that I facilitated a training on Friday, and I really upset everyone when I told them that when using text or email communication in a professional setting, that you should not use emojis. And everyone almost walked out the room. They're like, but I love emojis. I'm like, yeah, you can't use emojis. Because different emojis mean different things to different people. So,
right.
So yeah, I'm always, ruining people's lives with these wonderful soft skills.
Yeah. With the prayer hand, well, people say prayer hands, the other ones say it's high five. You're like, okay, which one is it?
High five. I never heard of that.
Like
praise hands, the ones that are, that are like up in the air. Not those, but you mean the ones that are like up, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's just different things. And one girl had sent an emoji and she just was saying that she was looking around or whatever, but she used the one that most people think is the rolling eyes emoji. So the other young lady,
you're supposed to have emojis in like business emails. Like what?
Right. And they do a lot of texting. They all, because a lot of them travel. And so there's a lot of texting. So yeah, but yeah, I just figured we would start with the main soft skill. But soft skills are just those interpersonal skills and how we interact with one another, having that empathy in our speech, editing our speech before we say things, not saying the inside thing out loud. Everything that's in our head doesn't have to be said. Sometimes the best response is no response.
Yes.
So that's what I teach, just a way for us to be able to communicate with one another on an even playing field, to leave as least amount up to the imagination as possible. Just saying what you mean and meaning what you say, but using the type of tone and words where people don't have to guess, because we can say a lot just with our tone. I tell people all the time, you can say hello with an attitude. If you walk in the room and you're like, hello, everyone pretty much thinks you're good to go. But if you come in and you're like, hello, that's the attitude. So we just try to, keep those things from happening. I mean, your body language can say a lot about how you're feeling. So it's basically just trying to keep things where everyone has an understanding of exactly what it is that we're trying to communicate.
See, I get assumed a lot, or people assume, because I talk loud most of the time. Like I'm like yelling. I'm like, you need to do this. And, I'm kind of direct. So I'm working on myself, like lowering it. Like, how you say hi and then hi, like you just said. Yeah. I get that wrong.
It's just a lot and see, the thing is, we are becoming such a melting pot, right? And so people come from different cultures and just different sides of the United States. Like with me being born and raised in Pittsburgh and spending so much time in New York and then moving here to Texas, a lot of people thought, well, I was mean and I was whatever, but really I'm just blunt. I talk fast. I mean no harm. I will give you the shirt off my back, but I need to give it to you quick. I don't need a whole lot of explanation. If you need something, just let me know. And so people would think, oh my gosh, she's so mean. Even my husband, when we were dating one time, he had did something that kind of irritated me. And I was like, and he's Jethro Bodine, born and raised here in Fort Worth, Texas. And so I just said to him, I said, you know what? I'm not feeling you today. And this man was so upset and thought that I wanted to call off the whole engagement. And I'm like, dude, I just needed 5 minutes. But he was like, well, you said you ain't feeling me. And I sound, so it's just a lot of times it could be geographical. What is commonplace where we grew up can be very offensive somewhere else. And that's why I tell everyone the best thing is to stick to the words in the dictionary and use them the way that they were intended, because different phrases and slang, just like emojis, mean different things to different people.
Well, thank you so much. It was Jethro.
You want to give me again? You want to give me again, Miss Hall?
What you do?
I think all y'all women are mad when y'all speak.
I just want to read Karen's little garden real quick.
Good morning. What's so good about it? Hold it.
Hold on. Before we shoot fire back, Karen's little garden says, should I post my videos even though the videos are kind of whack? Still learning how to post.
Mm-hmm. Depending on what she means by
it's not. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the ones that I think are the most whack are usually the ones that get the most views. Yes. And the ones that I'm like, oh, I'm dealing with this one, nobody watches it. So yes,
right.
Just
make sure there ain't nothing out of the way, but just
that's
do
what
it.
I was gonna say. What does she mean by whack?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. What is whack to you? And then what were you gonna say, CC?
I was gonna say sometimes we were on a judge. We judge ourselves more critically than people.
Oh yeah, always
true.
Call my brother, my baby brother, Jethro Bodine.
Yeah, I wanted to mention about that too. Now, Jethro didn't know the difference between a dime and a penny. Now,
I know, and it's not that. Of course, I just came up with that name because that's like the only country dude I know. But my husband was just so like, he is country, but he has it all. The Southern hospitality. I mean, he is my business partner, so clearly he has some smarts about him. But that man also, I don't ever have to worry about eating. I don't have to worry about nothing getting fixed. He's the type, people come in literally, true story, from a business meeting in a full suit. And if I say something like, babe, the sink's been dripping, he is going to get down under that sink. He's going to take that suit jacket off and fix it right then. And I mean, he knows how to kill a squirrel and make 30-weight gravy. I mean, yeah, he does it all.
You a real one. Go, girl.
Yes, he is something else. I'm telling you, got me riding around here in a pickup truck. He just asked me yesterday if I ever been off road, and I'm like, why would you get off the road, sir?
So I'm guessing you haven't been mudding then.
Have not. And I said, well, aren't we going to scratch up the truck? He was like, no, I'm not going to knock down no tree. But yeah, he is a beast in the boardroom, but yeah, you can get him out there in the woods. He was born and raised on a farm. So that's my Jethro Bodine, because we are so different when it comes to that.
They don't make them like that no more, girl.
They don't. I'm telling y'all. And I'm so impressed with he knows how to get places. I am very geographically challenged. I depend on my GPS for everything, but I can call him if I'm lost or in traffic and give him one landmark, and he can tell me over the phone how to get anywhere. Unbelievable to me.
I just want to welcome in Miss Patty, April Showers, Shantae Level Up, Old Dog, Odom.
I think my mother might have had two of me instead of just one.
Oh my God!
From another mother.
I love real maple syrup.
If
Have
you
I
can
had
find
real, like 100% real organic maple syrup?
If you can find it.
Is Angel Mama? Well, it ain't even called a treadmill or something like that now.
Yeah.
True maple.
I think Cracker Barrel has the best syrup. I'm like Beyonce. Instead of carrying hot sauce in my purse, I got Cracker Barrel syrup in my purse.
Oh my goodness.
So if you break down the road, you're good to go. You got some sweet to wait. You can wait.
Yeah, I'm good. That blood sugar ain't gonna drop.
Wow.
So stay home. Do you prefer honey or syrup?
I prefer syrup on my pancakes, but anything else would be honey. Honey is my preference of the two, but on pancakes, it would have to be syrup. And now Jay's got me putting that syrup in my coffee. I mean, the honey in my coffee, and I love it.
And I got honey in mine today, too. And that's only because I ain't got no creamer.
Am I streaming, Miss T? I can't.
Yes,
Do you see the paper clip on your screen?
I don't see no comments or nothing, so I don't know. Let me open up another phone.
Hey, Angel Eyes.
Hey.
Let me see what else we got up in her.
Has that ice melted yet, Miss T? I mean, CC?
No.
Well, you can go out there and make some snow cones.
Yeah, well, I don't want to eat this ice.
Okay.
Let's leave it yellow. Please don't touch it.
Right.
Not everyone coming into that.
CC,
No, I don't
where are you
see it at all.
located?
Huh?
I don't
Where
see
are
it
you
at all.
located?
Who,
I'm
me?
on the south. I'm on the southeast side of Houston.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm in Fort Worth. It's 22
Oh,
here, but
okay.
everything else it.
Yeah, my brother lives in Dallas area, so.
Oh, okay. The Metroplex.
I take it the Harrises are in New York. I need to go to the Albany or something, the outskirts of New York next time. Let me see.
I love New York. That's like my favorite place ever. I told my sons when I get old, just buy me a high rise in New York and push me up to the window and let me watch.
Wow. Sweet Thumb said, I love molasses. It's right up there with honey.
No.
It's not.
I think molasses is more sweeter than honey.
It was 2 something. I was like, messed up all my little egos.
And the molasses, they cook it.
So what is molasses like? What is that?
What is it? Sugar cane?
Oh,
I don't know. It looked like motor oil.
Okay.
But it don't flow like motor oil.
I know. My husband eats something called Bear Rabbit, and it comes. It's like in a tin can, and that stuff is thick like tap.
Yep.
Yeah, I got some molasses that's been in there for over 7-8 years now.
Oh, it's still good?
It ought to be. I just don't use it.
It doesn't crystallize?
I ain't looked at it in a good while.
words.
It's just sitting there. It's in a cabinet in a dark space, and I guess that's something I use when I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I use molasses in my coffee. Oh, who are you
Wow.
people? Well, these are the down south people. Sweet Thumb is in Mississippi.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm about y'all
Let's
can
see what
have
we
it.
do right now.
And your
Yeah, it's
okra.
down here. It's on the shelves. I'm just not picking it up.
I can't remember. Cece, do you eat okra?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
You don't eat pickles.
I eat pickles. I don't eat cucumbers.
Oh my!
Oh wow.
Isn't a cucumber a pickle?
Yes, but it's pickled.
Because you ain't got the sourness to it and all that. Okay.
Right. I don't like the taste of regular cucumbers.
Oh wow. I love
I
it.
love cucumbers. 20. It was 14. Now it's 20. And it's 31 over there in the Savannah area.
Nah, I'm 20. I'm still 29 degrees.
You call pescatarian a liar? You got
Hey, we're in different locations.
Okay. African Freeman.
I'm glad y'all called up. Let me keep you.
What up, Jay?
I'm just 50.
Oh, that's the old soldier right there. He wanted strictly black.
My dad does that, like a pinch of sugar. I just told my teens the same thing. They are so backwards when it comes to clothes in the summer and the winter. Okay.
Yeah.
The hell? What's wrong with them?
This morning that the teenagers are backwards like that because they don't wear coats in the wintertime and they wear sweatshirts in the summer when it's hot outside.
Right.
What's wrong with these people?
Or like, what's up with them wearing sweatshirts and then basketball shorts? Are you cold? Are you hot? Like, why don't you have
That's
I used to do that. My father used to do that. I'm just like, well, my arms be cold, but my legs don't. Okay.
It was 30-something degrees, and my grandson, he gonna walk up here. I'm gonna go get the butt. Hey, you better get your butt up in there and put some pants on. He got his sweatshirt on, but he got shorts on. I said, no, you better get your butt in there and put some pants on.
Wow.
I don't get it. I was the type when I'd like to sleep in back then too. So I would like just have on some sweats by the bed and a little t-shirt or a hoodie or something. Jump in the shower. Okay, I'm gone. Like, it's just school. My freshman year, I was trying to worry about being cute and stuff because high school. But junior, senior year, I was straight sweatshirt,
Right.
hoodie. Passion, were you a girly girl?
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Kind of, sort of.
I can be, but I can do some things that most women don't.
My bus had to be there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so it had to wake up like 6 something. I was like, I'm not worried about no makeup right now. I'm not on these sweatpants. I'm gonna get on this bus.
Sarah, my second oldest grandson, he like that. He don't want to wear no shoes and everything. I gotta make him go put shoes on.
Sarah said, "You got on a tank top." So you got on that tank
top. Nah.
My phone died. If I'm missing one, good morning. I'm new to the channel.
Hello, Angel Eyes.
Welcome.
Why you like that? The honey beater. Okay.
Twofold.
Let's see here. Hey, Best Uni. Hey, Sonia Siegler. James Money. Yeah, that always be known to me as
today was his birthday.
Happy birthday.
I think James said it was.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. He said it's his birthday.
Good morning. Happy birthday.
Rooks. I'm going to catch up. Pause on the beater.
Yes, please.
Let me see. I think Sunshine birthday is Friday too.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Shantimate. Homestead Rachel. We got almost 75.
My birthday is Sunday.
Whose birthday?
My channel's birthday. It'll be 1 year Sunday.
Oh, I thought
Congratulations.
you said somebody. That's just a channel.
Wow, Paul.
This is a channel.
That's important.
Yes,
Hey, that's true.
It just
When you want to be monetized, you're absolutely correct.
Morning, Hickabilly. Samantha.
Samantha, how you doing?
Sammy Joe, the nicest person in Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
Four Corners. Actually, Aubrey, how you doing? How you doing?
My wife, she asked me about being monetized too. I said when I figure out which grandchild name I want to give it to, then I do it. I haven't decided.
I'm already monetized.
I haven't decided who get it yet.
Yeah.
That's everybody talking. That's Stay Hall up there. CEO, everything. Jamie wanted to know. Love the soft skills. Yeah. Especially when the Kane come up in here from California. I'll be like, calm down. I read the room and go off energy. That part.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times, reading the room and knowing your audience and knowing when, what's appropriate in front of different people is huge. We always want to say, I'm just being myself, but we have to have different parts of us that we share at different times.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you're not being yourself, but, we have our relaxed self, our professional selves, the self we are with our friends, and it's still being us.
Hey,
I kicked myself out pushing buttons and stuff. Don't touch nothing, Tracy. Just don't touch nothing.
Well, okay. I learned that too.
Man.
So Pescatarian is telling Karen's Little Garden, go ahead and post it. I will watch it, and a lot of other people will too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You sound so much better. Whatever you did, when you're louder now.
Really? I came up on a different phone.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know.
Michelle said,
she got that red one.
What?
That one?
Got that red one.
I don't know. Miss Shirley said I talk loud because the
Apple.
Oh.
all older people around her are going deaf. It's just a habit. Okay.
Well, see, and it's not so much the volume as the tone, because my husband is a loud talker. People in Texas tend to be a little louder to me. When his family gets together, I mean, I'm ready to go sit on the patio for a second, and they're enjoying themselves and having a good time. But yeah, it's the tone of voice, not the volume. So that's not a big deal at all. Some people do just talk loud.
I told him so. If I say, hey, am I ghetto? Because I do that. No. I would do that to the cashier at Kroger.
Okay.
Hey, what's that total, girl? What's that?
Trying to talk up on a discount. That's all.
You may give her a headache, but you're not going to hurt her feelings.
Okay, and the Harrison said, make the dictionary great again. I remember at my parents' house back in the day, they had the whole encyclopedias and the dictionaries and the Holy Bible.
Yep, we did too.
Like, go look it up in the dictionary. Now I can ask Google. I don't have to look in the dictionary.
Right. I don't think these kids use dictionaries.
No. They should have had encyclopedias though.
Yeah.
Get off the computer and go in there and look it up.
No.
Has anybody asked their kid what a VCR is?
Probably not a thesaurus or any of that kind of stuff. They'd be like, what?
Okay.
Or a dictionary. They're like, what is a dictionary?
As much as I love the resources like the internet and Google and all that, but what I realized with my kids and especially my grandkids, there's the little nuances we don't think about. Like they don't know how to put things in alphabetical order. Never even really heard of it. Why? Because they don't have to look anything up. And so many things they just don't even teach in school anymore because
Right.
go up at school with a laptop. And so it's just the little things where it's like, if this stuff goes away,
then what? Right.
hurt. They don't know how to look things up at the in the library. Never heard of the Dewey Decimal System. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
These kids can't even write in cursive anymore.
True.
Right. They don't even teach. They don't teach it anymore.
They
No.
My
don't.
daughter does not know how to write a senior in high school. I be damned.
My daughter's 22. She
Yeah,
cannot
really?
read cursive. She can't read
Yeah.
cursive.
Yeah, they don't teach it no more.
That's crazy.
I'm tempted just to like teach her like sign. It says sign. Why are you printing?
Right.
Right.
Why you trying to just connect with the line? That is not sign.
No.
My son got me like that one day. He was in high school, and I said, "Sign this paper right here," and he wrote his name. I said, "Hold it, you can't. It says sign," and he just took a little line and added each one.
Yep.
That ain't signing, bro.
Oh
My daughter
wow.
does. I'm like, that is not cursive.
It's so
That's
funny.
so sad.
My youngest is the only one who didn't learn it. He's 21. He'll be 22 in March. My older kids all learn cursive in school, but my youngest came to me and said, "Mom, I need you to teach me how to write in cursive because when I go to the NBA, people gonna be wanting my autograph, and I need to have a signature." So
That's why.
That's why. So yeah, so I had to teach my youngest how to write in cursive so he could have his NBA autograph.
Oh, interesting.
Well, he learned it for a good reason.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just sign those checks for his mama.
There you go.
Oh,
And they don't know how to do checks either. How to write a
Right.
check.
Right.
Tell a time
do
on
that
the
little-
clock.
All you gotta do is use your phone and pay something.
Yeah.
Right.
Tap pay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a FaceTime call with that, my son and his wife. So he's older. They're in the military and were needing to put down a security deposit on their first place, and they had to FaceTime us so that we can show them how to write the check.
Yeah, dog.
And what God does the stamp go on the envelope and
Yeah, no idea.
Wow.
I mean, they just don't even teach that stuff in school anymore.
I wonder why do the schools feel like it's not important anymore?
How long have they not been teaching it? That's what I want to know. I've been out of the game for so long.
It's a while.
my daughter's
My
22.
my youngest is 21. He didn't get it. Next to him, the next oldest is 27. So
mine's 27, so he got it. Wow.
She'll be 25, and she knows how to do cursive and stuff.
So about 20 years ago.
I think they stopped. I'll say around 83, 85. They stopped a whole bunch of stuff.
What?
When I was in school,
83, 85. Let me see how old I was.
They don't even call it here. They don't even call it home ec no more. They do cooking, but I learned how to iron, and we sewed a pillow. I lost that skill, but I remember making a pillow and stuff.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I had home economics. I had auto mechanic. I had wood shop and electric shop. That's all the stuff I had when I was in high school.
In high school, photography. They offered so many things then.
I'm not perfect on my videos. I feel it will get better in time. Yes.
It will. It will. Oh, that's a question I have. What is one of the better streaming for videos? I've been using YouCut, and I don't know what's going on now. I have so many videos on my phone to upload, and it will not take them in. I've taken it off my computer. You know how you get rid of it and then bring it back? Not my computer, my phone. I've shut my phone down, turned it back on, and it's not accepting my videos.
Okay. Well, before we answer that, RLM, everybody's videos in the beginning are not perfect. Like Cece said, we all just criticize ourselves too much. Just put it out so you get out there, watch it, try to improve on the next one, try to improve on the next one, and just keep on from there. Okay. I don't have Android, so I can't help you, girl.
I
You don't start that Android crap this morning.
Nothing to do with it.
You know, phone is a phone is a phone. Come on now, let's not go there.
I have iMovie, but you can't use iMovie.
No. Okay, that's a better way to say that. Thank
I
you.
use editing software on my laptop, so I don't use my phone for editing.
Okay.
So you download it, upload it to your computer, and then edit.
Mm-hmm.
What? So what? I never mind. You just take a cord and plug it into your.
Yeah, I just
good.
use my cell phone card and connect it to my laptop.
And so for some reason, when I do that, it doesn't pull all my information from my phone. It doesn't pull all the videos. It'll pull up a couple videos, and I'm like, that's not what I want. That's not what I just did. I don't know what's going on with my system. No. It has nothing to do with Android. I'm talking about the computer
I
now.
was going to go there. You know me.
No, I'm talking about the computer now.
Do you have too many things? Is it too full? Did you check your storage?
That was the problem with the old phone. This is a new phone now, so I've got plenty of storage. I'm doing something wrong.
The computer you got, that might be the problem.
Okay, so Karen's Little Garden said, my camera is not clear when I say whack.
You clean the lens?
Yeah, because I see kind of like Carol's kind of foggy, but Passion 3 is shining bright like a diamond. So I don't know if it's like the... Are you on an iPhone? Because if you're on an iPhone, you can do HD, HD4, all the above.
Who are you talking about, Missy Mine? You talking about mine? Man, because I got the sun back here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I didn't know she was up on the panel. They so little. I didn't know that was you. Hi.
Hey, Carol, we're doing soft skills today, okay? We're using our
soft skills.
What is that? What's that?
Say
talking like you got sense and being quiet and talking calm and not coming up with crazy stuff and all off the wall and taking us left. It's being nice and calm. Did I say that nicely? I'm sorry.
How are you explaining soft skills without using soft skills?
I know. Let me back that up. I'm sorry. Okay, Carol. It's being polite and not saying things out of character and like that.
I don't know really how to do all like
and
that.
Calm it down and the voice.
I used to be a teacher. I don't really know. I used to be a teacher. I don't know how to go low like that because I needed to make sure that they could hear me.
But you're not teaching right now. So just mentally.
Okay. Let me see.
Mentally, you have to think about it and just tone it. Who's sorry? And just tone it down. Okay? Just relax.
Okay. I'm so relaxed.
Take deep breath.
Are we in therapy?
She needs therapy.
Soft skills.
She needs therapy. I'm giving her a little therapy. She needs a little therapy. So.
You know I'm a therapist, right?
What type of treatment?
Oh Lord.
The problem is what kind.
Okay. Now, let's see how we gonna do this. Oh, I just came up to say, they stopped teaching cursive when my son was in 4th grade.
Okay.
So I had to teach him how so he could sign his checks.
See how you're talking? That's better.
I can barely get this. I can't even understand that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I was about to break off of that.
Don't say can't. You can do anything. Don't say can't.
So Sarah Grayson is saying there's always an audience for everything.
Yeah,
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Y'all know what's going on with me right now? I'm sitting by this window waiting to see if they trying to tow my car because this little heifer, let me tell you.
Hey. Okay. See?
It's not soft.
There's no name. Skills.
We have our soft skills experts. Stay hall to your right or left or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, this lady in the office has been on me for the last 3 years about my car. She wants me to move my car. So y'all know it's like 5 degrees here. And we got 2 feet of snow. And so my son went out there and he moved everything. We got a clear spot and everything. She's saying, but I want you to move your car out the way so the truck can come and do what? Ain't nothing left for him to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for her to call me back because it's gonna be on and popping today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I like how you, okay. That's a start. You know, you indoor voice. Hickabilly said, I put honey and cayenne in my coffee. What in the what? Cayenne?
I drink that. Yep, I drink that
Sounds
every morning.
good.
Not in my coffee, just in my tea. Not in coffee.
I put it in my tea. I haven't put it in the coffee yet. I don't know about that one.
So it makes it hot. It just makes it
I can't see the chat.
No, the cayenne is good for your system and all that stuff. So
He said, move my car. I move my car.
Oh, I can look on my TV and see the chat because I couldn't see the chat.
Yeah, I forgot it was a chat over there. But yeah, he tell me to move my car. I ain't moving nothing.
Hey, G Mama.
Well, I only been asking you for 3 years, so why haven't you moved it?
She made a deal with me. She said, you know, because of the ice, I don't want to slip on the ice and then make them have a lawsuit. And
it
so
hasn't been ice for 3 years.
Yes, every year she do this in the winter.
Well, then why hasn't it been moved before then?
She only acts in the winter.
But you know that's coming. It's been 3 years.
Well,
it's been 3 years.
I move it in the summer because I don't worry about falling.
Okay.
But the thing is, this is what's
you can
going
avoid all that. You can avoid all that.
How?
You can have it moved because you know it's coming. It's been 3 years. You can have it moved prior to her coming to you, and then you won't have all this. You won't have to wait for it.
Correct. That's not correct.
Calm down. Calm down. Okay.
That's not correct at all.
You said 3 years. I'm just wondering. I'm not understanding.
Me and her made a deal. I told her. We made a deal.
It's not in writing. It's just verbal.
And clear the spot every year because she doesn't want me to fall on that ice. And that's what I did.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying.
What?
That car could have been moved prior to because you've been warned for 3 years.
No, that's
no.
Not
okay. I'm not understanding. Okay, it's okay. That's okay. Next subject. We can move on. Yeah, we can move on. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll talk about something else. Okay.
Yeah, this is Miss T show. Let's see what we talk about.
Yeah, go ahead. Why my thing just get dark?
Do you have a backyard, Carol?
Huh?
Do you have a backyard?
No, I live in an apartment.
Oh, okay.
We have our own space in an apartment.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. So we're almost at 75 people in here. I like how everybody's dropping the link. If you got something going on your channel this week, a premiere or anything going live, let us know so we can jot it down and try to catch it.
I got a premiere at 11 today. I got a premiere at 11 today.
Central Standard Time, right?
And yes.
So what does that mean for us? 12?
I can never remember if it's before or after.
Central 3 hours. I don't know. No, 1 hour.
If we're on Eastern, then that's just an hour. So if
she's in Chicago, it shouldn't be that much
for y'all.
She's in Chicago. It shouldn't be that much different for you.
Yeah, I can't remember if she's ahead of us or behind us.
What you say?
I think y'all ahead.
Behind. We're behind East. So we're an hour behind y'all.
So that'd be 12 o'clock my time or our time.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do for y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. See, look, everybody's calm and collective.
Yes. Yes. That's much better.
Now, on your premiere, are you going to be cussing and dropping stuff all on your lap?
I think a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously,
I don't know how not to do all that.
Yes, you do. You can. You haven't tried.
I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just
But
Carol's audience like the way that she does it.
Okay, well then handle your business.
I wish I could have a channel where I just cuss all day. Oh, I would.
They won't let you do that.
I know.
Not YouTube.
My dad was in the Navy, so we cussed all the time. Well, we didn't cuss. He cussed all the
time. Okay.
Yep, that's how I learned English. You know, you can form a great sentence with cuss words. I learned how to do my verbs and linking verbs.
We were talking about education. We were talking about education in school. we weren't going there. Okay? Not today. No.
I like grapes, but raisins aren't raisins like dried up grapes?
No, they prunes.
Grapes.
No,
them grapes.
They're
great.
Yes.
hello.
Yeah, raisins are great.
No. A plum. A plum.
A plum is a plum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I got to go to y'all house.
Calm down.
I see you a gardener.
Okay. Now, remember, you gotta consciously, subconsciously think about it and just.
One thing I do have to agree with Carol is I learned German, Korean, Spanish, and unfortunately, I learned the bad words before I learned the good words.
See? Yep. I did too. I love the way they taste on my tongue when I say them. So
we're not going there.
No, we ain't talking about no
borderline pause moment.
We're not going there.
Okay.
So Carol, how old is your son and does he know how to write cursive?
My son, I taught him how to write only to a certain extent though. He can sign checks and now write his name in cursive, but he can't read it because they stopped it. And that was such a disservice. Why would you do that?
Right.
I know. How old is your son?
My son 27.
Oh really? He should know, I would think.
And but he still writes. You know, he got a journal and everything, and he writes. And so, yeah, we did all that. Let me tell y'all about my son. Him graduated.
Calmly. Tell us calmly.
Okay. Him graduated from Morehouse last year. And so now he's signing up to go to law school. But he's also doing online classes because you got to learn something. I don't know what that is that you got to take a test in. I don't really remember what that is. But he's such a great son. I mean, he's always been a great son. I have never had any disappointments in him at all. Yeah, so I just really love that child.
There's no such thing as a perfect child.
No.
You know what?
No.
Perfect. Well, you know what? I ain't saying perfect, but you know what? He got a lot of mouth. You know
From
what I'm
his
saying?
He did it from his mama.
My daughter wakes up in the morning.
Baby,
my daughter wakes up in the morning. I take the dog out, so she can get ready for school and save time. Every morning, I just be like, "What kind of mood is she gonna be in today?"
Two girls.
Yeah, I'm like, I say hello, and then like depending on how she says hello back, I'm like, okay, she got a little too.
Right.
Let me just shut up.
I didn't have to deal with females. I'm so glad I didn't have a female. Isn't that sad? I'm so glad that I had boys because there couldn't be two females in the house and there's attitude. No.
Oh, yes.
No. He knew what to do. He knew what to do. The Lord knew what to do for me. Bless me with 3 boys and not have another female in this house.
Oh, you got 3 boys and can't stand noise. How you doing that?
Oh, they can get it, but they not. It's not loud like you. That's all. They can stand some noise. You know, we get loud over here, but there's a time and place for loud.
Should stay. How many boys do you got?
4.
What?
Okay.
They come to my house and it's quiet. They like, you got all them boys in here and it's quiet, but yeah, they're like me. It's just,
they're grown now.
Yeah, they're grown now, so no one's home anymore. We're empty nesters. But yeah, up until a few years ago, house full of testosterone, and I love it. Way.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and everybody's scared of me. So
I never had boys. How's the laundry with the 4 boys? Football and all. I heard like.
It was awful.
Like
oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It was awful. It was a lot. But I taught each and every one of them. I taught each and every one to wash their own clothes.
Yeah.
You know what? And I was late on that. I didn't with the first one and realized that I was raising a spoiled brat because I did everything for him, and he was an only child for the first 6 years. And he
mine
was
too.
Oh
6
wow.
years.
Yeah, and he was just a sweetheart, and I just did everything for him because I was still going to college and working full time, and so I just did everything and realized when he got to be about 17 or so that he was a full-grown brat. And so when you know better, you do better. So I started having them other ones doing their own laundry, cleaning the kitchen, and all of that. So
mine's the opposite. He was spoiled. The firstborn was spoiled. But I did teach him how to do all those things. But the last one came along, and so he still comes with things that he wants me to do. I'm like, stop. He's 27, so he's the spoiled one. but I did
Sarah
keep
Happy
Issa.
Hive said her kids say that she's mean because she makes them wear shoes, slides or shoes,
funny.
everyday wear.
Hi, Sarah. Wow.
Hey, Sarah.
You know, I never did that. You know what? I did that for my son till he was probably about 7 or 8, and I taught him how to wash dishes. My son know I do everything, but I don't wash clothes because my fiance used to wash the clothes. One time I washed clothes, he told me to wash his uniform. I told him I didn't know how to wash.
You're engaged? You're engaged?
Oh, I was engaged. And so he told me to wash his uniforms. I kept telling him I didn't know how. I said, you know what, I'll do it. So I went down there and I poured bleach on him on purpose because I said, you know what, I could teach you better than I can tell you. So I poured bleach.
That was evil. That was so evil.
I don't care.
Did you hear what you just said, Sarah?
No.
Did you hear what you just said?
Do it again.
You said you poured bleach on it on purpose.
On purpose. Because I kept telling you, I don't like to wash clothes. I tried to say I didn't know how, but you didn't get it. So then he got it. He just went and got new uniforms,
Carol, you'll make the name of this shirt change.
Dang, you can transform Carol. That would be like a miracle.
We just need a couple of one-on-one sessions. We wouldn't be able to do it in a group.
I stained his clothes.
I told you.
Is that why you're not? Is that why he's not your? You're not engaged. It's not your fiance anymore.
We was together for 11 years and then got back together again. Nope, that's not why. Because you know what? I just figured he wasn't the one for me.
Okay.
It could be crazy like crazy. It could be. I'm gonna bleach your clothes. I'm gonna do your TV.
Yeah.
I don't destroy any TVs or anything. I never would do anything like that because you gotta buy that back. I would never do that. No, that's mean. But
selfish. You're so selfish.
Yeah, he's selfish, wasn't he? To tell me to do that, and I already told you twice that I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
That's okay. That's
your reasoning. Okay, that's Carol's reasoning.
Did you cook his favorite meals?
All the time. I cook for him all the time. Twice a day. He ate.
What's up, Sheed? CC Sweet Thumb said, "Why you ain't streaming?"
Oh, I just didn't want to.
And that's good enough. Okay.
Playing it to the point.
That's good enough.
Hey, Sheed.
Hey, Sheed.
He ain't here. He ain't here.
No, he's talking to the boss. Okay, leave him alone for a minute.
Down here, they be walking around in a jacket with no shirt under it in the summer. In Florida, be feeling like it's about to touch the sun.
Yep.
What? Yeah. No shirt. That's just awkward.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
They always do that. But you know what? When my son, let me tell y'all this. When my son was 5, I think he was 5, he told me, if he asked for something, he was never materialistic. But if he asked me for something and it costs like a lot of money, I would tell him, go in your room and you write that down and tell me why you want it. And then we're going to debate it. And if you win, I'll get it for you. And so, sometimes I let him win. But I mean, by the time he got to 7th grade, he was knocking me out with that. So I was like, yeah, I mean, that's the best way. And so he never been materialistic, and I just love it. So that might be why he wanted to be a lawyer. But yeah, he debate everything. So I debate not that much.
It's not good for
Prayers
kids
to you, Angel Eyes. She's about to get. Oh, sorry, what?
I can't see what you say.
No, Angel Eyes said she's about to go. The nurse is about to give her an infusion.
Oh. Blessings.
Yeah.
All as well.
Blessings.
Oh my goodness.
Always read the room. Yep. Who is that person? Who's that girl? Let me see. Stay Hall. There we go. That is Stay Hall. STAE and HALL.
Stay calm. Okay. Stay calm.
I like that. I need to get a t-shirt that says that STAE.
Yes.
Calm.
That would be you. Yeah, stay calm.
Stay Hall, can I ask you a question? You know, I have my own LLC already business thing, but I want to know, how do I get funding for that? Because I don't have no funding for that business that I have.
Well, there's two.
Yeah.
What is your business?
Yeah,
I have a miniature business.
There's all different types of funding, but what I tell people a lot of times is if you need funding for your business and you can't get approved through a traditional bank or loan, then you might want to look into a CDFI. And a CDFI is community investment lending, and they usually will lend money where the banks won't, and you don't need as many credentials and documentation for your business. So you would have to find out where the CDFI. Another good way is if you can figure out, if you're not already a part of the Chamber of Commerce in your area, then you want to get connected. And they have the minority chambers of commerce, which really look out for minority businesses. So I'm on the board of the Fort Worth Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce here, and we help a lot of small businesses get funded. So you have to identify where your Black Chamber of Commerce is, and they can help you with startup, because a lot of businesses are willing to invest in businesses.
Okay.
G Mama wants to know, Passion, do you have 2 streams going on right now?
2 streams? I don't think so. Do I? I don't know. From when I turn that other phone off? How can you do that?
What are you watching from?
It's on my TV, but that's not connected to this. That's my computer. But when I first came on, I used one phone. Let me check that phone.
Okay.
Let me see.
I feel good. I feel great. The wedding is over. I can eat. I got a whole list.
No, that's weird.
I feel good.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just see.
Okay. Hey, Roro.
Hey, Roro.
Salon Debo, while we waiting, I always miss her lives. When is the next time you have something going on your channel? I'm so tired of clicking on people's stuff and then they're like, they ended 2 seconds ago.
Yep.
She does every Tuesday at 5. She does like a game, like movie trivia kind of thing.
Tuesdays.
I know that much. I missed it though. I was at work.
Stupid work.
I know. Gotta make your money. Shoes.
Stupid money.
Gotta pay these bills.
Bills.
You need money to start that garden.
To expand that garden.
Yes. And buy more seeds.
Hey, PIA, you got 2 lines running. Rooster said you got 2
I see
lines.
that. I don't know how to stop the other one. Oh, I'm muted. No, I'm not muted. You just can't see me. I don't know how to. I'm trying to figure out how and where is it. What in the world?
Is that a smart TV you got?
I'm not streaming on the TV. The TV just had through my computer so I could see the chat. So that's
David Corey, I didn't even know. I'm like on my parents' like about a year ago. She's a senior now, and I was like, it was something that said "sign here," and she printed, and I was like, it says "sign." I don't know how to do that.
Yep.
What? World? Yep, it's still live running. What?
That is true.
Bye, Roman Prepper. See how peaceful it is when everybody uses their soft skills?
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. I love it.
I'm about to jump out this chair. I cannot stand it.
Okay. I don't know what to do, y'all.
I don't either.
That's what I'm saying. What all you have running?
Okay.
I have 2 phones. I have one phone where I'm looking at the chat, my chat, and then I have the phone that I'm on now with you all. Yeah.
Is one of them on YouTube? No.
No.
Okay, David.
So y'all, because I was trying to see what people were saying in my chat. I don't.
So, if you're on YouTube on your phone, or are you on the chat on your phone?
I am on YouTube. Is that what it is? I opened up my YouTube.
And I found by accident that she's hard of hearing. So
I opened up my YouTube and then I'm on the screen with y'all.
That's why I was saying the volume isn't what we want to pay attention to as much as the tone, actually, Aubrey, because we never know. Sometimes people are super loud because they can't hear. that well. And so everything sounds muffled to them, but it's more of the tone of voice, not the volume, and more of the words that we're using, because there are different reasons why people speak loudly.
We got a special guest back here. Miss T, you just took me back. My mom got those stamps from the grocery store and ordered that full encyclopedia set.
Yes.
Okay, that was like decoration in the front room. We got African Dreaming.
What up, Jay?
Oh, good morning.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, Jay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's up?
Mornings.
How y'all doing?
Wonderful.
I'm good.
That's good.
I just had a question for Stay Hall. First off, excuse me. Good morning, everyone. Miss T, thank you for allowing me up on the panel.
Wow.
Good morning to all the panelists, as well as everyone in the chat.
Nice. Yes.
See, my soft skills right there. But my question for Stay Hall, I wonder what teaching this. I wonder what the rate of retention is as far as people that you work with, because I personally believe, like, to an extent, some people are just more effective or less effective communicators. And I think it was David Corey. Somebody put in the chat, I think it was David Corey. Some people just speak with a lot of passion, which can be misinterpreted. I think if you in a professional setting, that's on you to communicate accordingly. But there's for me, it's like a thin line. It's a threshold where I'm only going to reposition so much of myself to be interpreted by others. So, I'm loud, I'm country, I'm down here. Now, I'm not going to walk into a bank or into a job interview talking like I'm sitting around with my cousins. But just in everyday life, people go interpret me how they interpret me, period. But my question was, have you found a lot of success with working with people one-on-one?
Yes, I have. And it's because my method of coaching is a little bit different than a lot of others. I do what's called the SIPS method. So I give you things in small sips because I know that Rome wasn't built in a day. And so it's going to be small sips instead of these huge gulps of information to give you and then say, okay, now go change this. I'm very much aware of the fact that we all have our individual and unique personalities. So we're not trying to change anything. We're just trying to tweak certain things so that, because we want to be understood. And so even though we may speak with passion or whatever, the thing is, no matter what, if your message isn't being conveyed, then you're not being effective. So we just have to find a way where it's a win-win for everyone, where you're not losing your passion and your zeal for what you're doing, but you're able to communicate it in a way where people can receive it so that you can be effective. Because, the whole saying, talking loud and saying nothing. Sometimes people will cut you off and block you out just because of the way you're presenting it. So we have to find a way where we can tweak it, but you're still being yourself. And sometimes it's just about some of the verbiage that's used, or maybe just taking it down where you're passionate in your voice, but you're not banging on the table, things like that.
Right.
And so we do a lot of the sips, and we just tweak things, and we just take it. My husband always says, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so we just have to take it step by step.
So a Pathfinder, I know we're talking about three different things right now. Pathfinder said they took prayers out of schools. I remember I grew up elementary school. I went Catholic. I'm not even Catholic, but I went to Catholic school. And I remember getting little paddles and stuff like that. How do y'all feel about them taking away religion and tapping kids?
No, they can pray at the pole. I know they have that like every school has that. Yeah, like at the flagpole on a certain day.
I never heard of that.
They took prayer. They took prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance out of the school around the same time.
They don't do the Pledge of Allegiance no more. What? Okay.
And Miss T, I did go to a Catholic school when I was in New York.
I did too.
We left the regular school and I go to Catholic school for, I think it was an hour and a half every day.
Actually, I was like, why y'all sending me here like to learn the Catholic way? We don't, when we go to church on Sunday. We have Ashley, sorry.
I went into studio, and I deleted the very first one. You know, when I came on and it was messing up.
Mm-hmm.
But now it looks like, am I on at all?
Yes.
Even it looks like I am.
We see you. We see you.
No, but I mean on my channel, did that drop at all? Because I can't find it. I can't find it on the other phone now, so that I can communicate with the people that are in my chat. Did I take away the wrong one? I don't know what I'm doing. But anywho,
I see you
I'm
still
never-
live.
Hey,
really okay. Well, y'all, I can't see the chat, so whatever y'all saying, I'll get back to you.
You got D Mama and Liz over there.
Okay. Hi, y'all. Hi, Liz.
Crazy how things are. African Dreaming. How y'all hear? I know y'all old school talking about britches and stuff.
Country.
How do you feel about the school growing up, us growing up, and then like how kids are raised now?
Well, I got 100% clarity. I'm nobody's daddy. I don't have any children. We're you know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody's daddy, but my opinion on it would be, I think part of it is kind of unfortunate, because I think those are skills, everything from being able to interpret a dialogue clock to cursive and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I see it on the other half, I see it as a form of evolution, because, you know, up until like 1872, Old English, what we call Old English now, was equally as popular. And if you look at a lot of old contracts, a lot of old text, the writing and language style was very different. So I on one half, I see it as a form of evolution. On the other half, I see it as somewhat detrimental, because I think, I forget if it was State Hall or if it was somebody said earlier, like they kid wanted to sign a contract. That was you, Miss T, I think. What, couldn't write in cursive?
State Hall wanted to learn.
So,
Her son signed a contract to be in the NBA or something.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I mean, it's a deficit to a degree, of course.
I can't.
And African just said, he said something that was real true to the kids. Most kids don't know how to tell regular time, but they can tell what time it is for them to get out of school. But on the ordinary, they can't tell what time it is.
They can tell by a digital clock. A digital clock.
My grandson knows military time, because that's what I go by majority of the time. And if I tell him it's 8 o'clock, he said, what? And then when I say 2000, he understands what it is straight off the bat.
Well, a lot of jobs that you have to know military time still, like on your time clock, you know.
Yeah.
My daughter didn't know military time till she worked at McDonald's.
Wow.
You got to write the schedule in military
Right.
Yeah. It's like, you want to know what time you got to go to work? She would ask me all the time. I was like, look, ninja. You're going to learn today.
In a soft tone, right, Miss T?
I was soft tone. You get on my nerves.
So, Miss T, when you was talking about that stuff, when they used to hit kids in school and stuff, I don't go for that. I wouldn't go for that. So I don't really think they shouldn't do that. I wouldn't mind if you would start with a prayer in the morning, you know, in class, but not that. And look, I got hit in school too, in third grade, and the teacher was like, while we was in line, everybody had to be quiet, and she came with that big, thick ruler, and this boy was talking behind me, and she hit me, so I hit her back. And I told her, I said, of course I did. And I told her, I said, you know what? I did. I said, look, I said, you said you was gonna hit whoever was talking. I wasn't talking, so you should not be hitting me. Ooh. And she looked at me and she said, don't hit me back again. Well, don't hit me. I said, don't hit me. And then she went back there and got that boy. Yeah, don't play that with me. No. That was not right.
You was in third grade?
I was in third grade.
Oh,
Miss T, did they have paddling when you were in school?
When I was like in kindergarten, first grade, I remember getting like just the ruler just hitting on my hand or something like that. I said, be quiet now. Yes, ma'am.
Now we had paddles. Like,
I think like now the kids ain't scared because they know the teachers ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I mean, I ain't saying the
teachers can't do nothing now.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
So you seeing the kids talk to the teachers any kind of way, and then I think some of that is like from the house. Like, how are you raised? Like,
Yeah.
Your mom let you walk out the house with your butt showing, and like what?
How are you not raised?
The school was not allowed to beat my kids down here due to where I'm at. They were not allowed to beat my kids. If you got a problem with my kids, send a note or call me. They're not allowed to beat my child.
Exactly.
They better not.
That's only because where I'm at. If it was like somewhere where I was growing up, it wouldn't be a problem.
Let me put this on here.
What's up, wipe down?
Man, I got beat. I'm from Texas. I got beat in school. I'm sorry, Miss T. Go ahead.
Right?
Oh, no.
Right,
Like,
Jay.
I was raised like we had parent-teacher conferences. Like my mom, if she heard some bad news, we'll be cordial at the school. When we get home, she told me up, and that's the way I did my daughter. I was like, "Don't let me have to come over here to some crap."
Right.
Don't be up in here embarrassing.
You know, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm a non-parent, so I can only respect whatever conclusion any of you all as parents reach. But as a kid, I could say I got lied on a couple times, 3 or 4 times I remember specifically by a teacher. And for somebody to have the power to lie on you and throw you out in the hallway and they do with a paddle, and that wasn't what's up, honestly. I mean, so I'm on the capital punishment side. I'm kind of glad that they kind of pulled some of that, because I think Frugal Mama just put in the chat, baby, everybody don't have the intelligence to be putting their hands on your child. They ain't emotionally stable themselves.
But they think they have the authority.
Now, when I was in Albany, New York, you would get correction. The kids in my class, they'll get hit twice with the ruler, and the teacher would put us up under the desk. And the bad thing about it, she scooped right on up in there too. That was
wait a minute.
Wait.
What?
Put you under the desk for what?
Huh?
They put you under the desk.
Yeah, the big teacher's desk.
Uh-huh.
She would make us get up under the desk, and she just scoot on up in there.
Oh,
Why?
Because back then, I guess she got something off of it. But when I went to Chicago,
she got a what?
When I went to Chicago, there was always a dice. You roll a dice, and that's how many licks you get. And it was a big paddle.
Oh, they made a game. They made a game out of it.
The oldest one on the panel. This is like, what year, Frank? What decade was this?
Okay.
What is this? The 60s? What is
actually, this was the 60s.
Wow.
Okay.
It was the 60s.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That still don't explain under the desk kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I was young.
Didn't teachers wear dresses?
Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody wore pants back then.
I know.
They just wore dress and a bloomers. That's it.
And bloomers. Oh, bloomers? What is a bloomer?
He must have been on that desk a lot.
Can I go under the desk today?
He said, "Oh, bloomers." Oh my God.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, Carol Lilgard. Amazon has cheap little mics that work great for cell phones. I guess we missed the conversation. In the search, put in phone type and mic. This suggestion should come up.
No slip.
Fire.
So do anybody know, is there some kind of site that would give you an iPhone, like an iPhone 9, 8 for free?
Why are you always looking for freebies?
Yes,
I don't have no money.
We're a community growth channel. I don't know where to get stuff.
Government phones all the time.
Right. This isn't marketplace.
They don't work. I got a government phone. That thing don't work. I need a real phone that you can actually like do videos on. The camera quality and all this that sucks. You need something that you can actually see. I tried to do a live with one of them phones. You know, they couldn't even see me puff, you know?
Okay, so Living Out Loud says, "Stay. I've been told not to get excited. I have that tendency. I get excited easily. I'm ready to turn up."
And you know what? Soft skills works both ways, because I'm glad Living Out Loud said that. I also teach on the other end. You know, when someone is being passionate, there's no reason to say, calm down, don't get so excited, because that's also labeling somebody when you don't know what their intent is. So it's on both ends.
Apologies. My apologies.
Yes. You know, because that can trigger people the same way. And so that's why what I like to do, especially when I go into corporations, is we do top-down training. I like to get to the CEOs and directors first to build that culture, and then talk to the employees so that we're all on the same page and we know what things not to respond with as well. Because the last thing you want to say to somebody sometimes is calm down if they don't feel, in fact, that they're not calm, because now you've offended them and assumed that they were acting out of character when they really weren't.
That's her character, but I just calm down. I'm sorry. I apologize if I did that wrong, but Carol, we know you. But we're on this.
Yes, there's a lot to do with the communication too, like we were talking about earlier. Know your audience and read the room. Like if I see two best friends talking and they yelling and laughing, and and sometimes people like to use certain curse words talking to each other, but if it's accepted by both parties and you have that relationship, that's fine. Most of what I'm talking about is when we're in a professional setting amongst a diverse group of people, and meaning diverse in any way, whether it's diverse in age, diverse in culture. That's really what I'm talking about.
Y'all not listening. I'm way behind, so you already answered this. Consider soft talk loud. It's more the tone. The tone.
Exactly. Miss T, you're gonna be a soft skills expert.
Girl. No, I'm not gonna say I don't know. You said what you say it's called the sips.
So we just do it in small sips, so little bits of information that's easy to retain. Because what my thing is, I want to give you some information and then let you go ahead and use it in your real life and apply it to your real life. And so if I give you tons of information in big gulps, then you're just going to forget about it and walk away. But if I give you little sips, then you can go and apply that, and then we can dissect how that worked, and then we can move on to the next sip.
Can you imagine me just every day just like, good morning, and today
that's not your demeanor, right? That's not your demeanor. Okay.
I mean, and that's not soft skills at all. It doesn't mean being meek. It doesn't mean not speaking your mind. It's just about editing your speech and using the correct words and tones to convey your message. But it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Without the hoodness, but like I call it my inner hoodness. I'm gonna work on it though one day.
Yeah, I mean,
that's your personality.
No, and that's the thing. Definitely don't want to strip anyone from their personality at all. I mean, because that's what makes us who we are. We just want to make sure that we're not speaking or acting in a way that is inappropriate or offensive. And we also have to make room for the fact that some people are just overly sensitive. And that's the thing too. I mean, some people, you can say anything and they're offended. And so it's just being able to find that happy medium.
Okay, well, thank
Ms.
you.
T, I have a question for Stay Hall, if I may. Very quickly, Stay, man, I'm loving the conversation, and I have a question. Since you dealing with like corporate level, I've noted. I want to ask you: have you seen the transition, or is this something that's starting to adjust itself? Because anytime I've never worked in a professional environment, being from basically, even when I use my best grammar, I'm still pointed out as being somewhat of a yokel, especially when I was younger. And I've adapted to more or less, depending upon the environment, overstress, articulate myself, and so on and so forth. The bigger point I'm getting at, I know you said earlier you from up north originally. Are northern folks still think that all of us yokels or down south folks is ignorant based upon our southern draws or how we may speak? Because that's a gross over miscalculation of a person's intellect, I think. And a lot of people unconsciously make that assumption. Are you seeing any changes?
I don't.
Slowly but surely, and the only reason that the changes are coming about is because we have more entrepreneurs. And so with entrepreneurship comes the fact that it's people from all different walks of life, all different regions with all different accents and backgrounds becoming their own bosses and building their own culture. That's a conversation. It's funny that you bring it up because, again, with me being from Pittsburgh and my husband being here from Texas, when it comes to actual education and skins on the wall, My husband has way more degrees than I do, but he has that Southern drawl. And so when he talks, you might think a certain thing. And then here's me with not as much education as him, who they think I talk so proper or whatever. And so it's like, yeah, like you said, just a gross misjudgment. But there still is that that stigma, especially when you're mashing the geographical differences. But it's ridiculous. What is the word I'm looking for? An accent is an accent. It has absolutely nothing to do with intellect whatsoever.
Right.
Right. Are people who judge that for whatever reason, but the difference that I'm seeing, like I said, is that there's more people building their own cultures and starting their own businesses. So that's the norm. And so we're slowly but surely, with a lot of things in our culture, slowly but surely, we're bridging the gap.
Miss T.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get on off here if I can get ready for work. So,
all right.
Okay. What time is it?
Have a great day.
I gotta say,
CC. Stay warm and stay safe.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, be careful going down them steps, CC.
Yes. Stay safe.
Okay.
I just want to make it. So Sarah Happy Hive says she's promised Jesus that she's gonna stop cussing altogether. Shouts out to you, Carol, the girl miniature. How did you learn English? G Mama is going live today at noon. I can't remember where that's at.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, actually Aubrey's doing 2 lives, 4:30 and 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday.
Who is? I'm sorry.
Right there, actually Aubrey.
Oh,
Girl, I can't see that. That's real tiny on my phone. I can't see that. But okay.
Y'all, I'm going to start going live in February on Monday and Thursday. So I'm going to do Mindset Mondays and Thirsty Thursdays.
Okay.
Thursday. Okay.
Yes. And so I'm going to do a different spin on thirsty. So it's not always going to be that way. Like maybe we're thirsty for knowledge. We're thirsty.
Yeah.
So it's going to be different thirst that we're going to have. But
thanks for making it plain.
Yes.
I love having different thirst.
What time is going to be on Thursday?
Thursday, we're probably going to do 7. Both of them are probably going to be 7:00 Central Time. And Jethro Bodine will be joining me quite often. So y'all will get to meet him.
Okay.
7.
Make sure his onesies fit now.
Oh, you saw that? Yes.
Oh, Sarah, you got 2 daughters. I have 1. Some, like I said, we wake up and I just be like, "Ooh, am I going to talk to her today? Am I going to?" It's your attitude. Some just speak with excitement.
What's up, bro, farmer?
Hey, bro.
3 females in the house.
What's up, bro?
I thought I wanted a girl. I was so sad at first, but no.
See, boys, I never had a boy, but just take them to the barbershop and it's done. Girls want their nails done, hair extensions, and
well, my last one was bougie. He needed to have his hair done. He had to have, the twist. He wanted the earring. He had to wear polo. I'm like, I ain't got it like that. He was the one that wanted the designer jeans and all that kind of stuff and the Jordans. And so he was bougie, but I said, you better get out there and get a job, because I can't do it. He might have got 1 polo for Christmas. So I can't afford that. I had 3 boys I was raising on my own.
Right.
And then getting your hair done? No, I ain't supposed to be having you get your hair done, but.
Well, I guess boys get their hair done now because they got locks and all these different types of hairstyles.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hello, Nancy B. in pre-retirement days.
I keep cutting their hair myself. That saves me. That'll save about $25 now.
I do a fade, or you just doing get the bowl and?
Oh,
I did that when they were young. They didn't like it.
Yeah, I cut my son hair until he was about. I think he was about 18 when I finally stopped.
Yeah, you're a man. You could do that. I had to stop when they were about 12. They wasn't having mama cut that hair no more.
Yeah.
Like, no, mama.
No.
And they don't let you buy their clothes no more either. My son was like, I'm trying to buy my clothes.
Right.
I used to be like, when my daughter was like 14, 15, like, oh, this is cute. I'm gonna buy it and take it home. And she's like,
Don't like it. No.
We're not. My son clothes cost so much because he was like 40. So his clothes cost a lot of money.
Hey, Broke Farmer, we got African Dreaming, Stace Hall.
Stay. Her name is Stay.
I've already.
We got Miss Hall.
Call me Stace.
We got Miss Hall, Carolyn Miniature, and everybody know Miss T.
Oh, you didn't even say me, but that's okay.
I said listen to my voice.
Oh, you said it too calmly. Maybe that's why I didn't hear it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Some people talk with excitement. I'm definitely one of those that talk with excitement. Oh, I have an auntie. She talks way louder than me. I'm like, are you serious? Like, why are you yelling? And we're like 2 feet away.
I think all women from Chicago talk too loud.
Ooh.
Wow.
Do not generalize, J3. That's not nice. You shouldn't generalize all women from Chicago.
Oh,
wow.
Hey,
The word all.
I know 3 of them and they loud.
Well, that's not all. Golly.
The word all rarely ever applies. So there's
Exactly.
Most women.
One-on-one.
Most women.
I think he wants to smoke today.
Yeah. I think he needs your class.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Lena Dora, and I believe I sound Auntie Ethel.
Auntie Ethel?
Okay. Hello, everybody. I cannot see the chat.
We got Red October. Yeah, make them do their own stuff. My grandma told me, come over here. I'm gonna show you how to wash and iron your own clothes. I don't want to depend on no woman.
No. That's what I told my boys. You need to be independent. Know how to do these things.
You see that? David Corey said, I love me some Carol.
Yes, Carol.
I love you, David.
Dave, we need to go on live again with them locks in the ponytail.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, ain't washing my damn clothes.
Who said that?
He was listening. He said, nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, you do not.
Yeah, you do not put bleach in colored clothes.
I know, but did he know?
He know now, right?
Okay, he figured that out. Y'all, let me tell you what I did to him one time. I got mad at him. And, I did all the cooking in the house. He could cook, though, but I did all the cooking in the house. One day I got mad at him. I made him a bowl of chili because he really liked chili. And so I put the chili down there and everything. He was starving. And I took some baby powder and I put little drops of baby powder around his plate. And he was like, Carol, you trying to kill me? And I said, what? I said, why would I do that? He said, you eat this. I said, I'm not eating that. I said, go ahead and eat it.
It's at this moment I knew I would never eat at Carol's house. That's the cluckery.
The cluckery.
I'm wondering if Carol wants to tell this story on the World Wide Web.
Okay. Like
I
said earlier,
Exhibit 697.
Some things are meant to stay in your head and just not brought to the light.
Yes. Soft skills.
Hey.
don't say the quiet thing out
I'm
loud.
not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just be quiet.
Moving
One
on.
of my
Casey said,
y'all want to hear the rest of that story.
4 degrees in Ohio.
I just don't want you to incriminate yourself, love.
Right.
I did hear you say baby powder, though.
Yes, I told us. That's why I said that at the very beginning. Baby powder, right?
Bacon or baby?
Huh?
Bacon or baby powder?
Baby powder.
Lord Jesus
powder.
Christ.
Living my best life at 60. Hello. Communication is supposed to be the key. It's supposed to be.
You got to know how to communicate, though, for it to be the key.
Right. And the number one key to communication is listening. We should listen way more than we talk.
Yes. And listen to hear and not to, you listen. Listen, Linda.
And not to respond.
Not to respond.
I can agree with that. A lot of people want their point to be heard, and they're so busy trying to get their point, they're not bothered by trying to receive what you're saying,
Right.
Right. And a lot of times in conversations, we have the tendency to have both sides of the dialogue playing in our head. So I'm already anticipating what you're going to say before you even say it. And most of the time we're wrong. And we start responding to the conversation we were having in our head instead of what
your head.
Well, if that wasn't me in my 20s, I was like, oh. Where were you 20 years ago, Stay? Where were you?
Acting just like that. That's what I'm saying. I definitely am someone who has learned from experience. If you ever hear me do a talk anywhere, one of the things I say in my introduction is I am a recovered tick, tick boomer, because that's what my friends used to call me back in the day, tick, tick, boom, because it's going to just take a couple of times, and the next time it's not going to be so nice. So yes, I definitely practice what I preach, and I was a student of soft skills and emotional intelligence before I became the teacher.
You have recovered.
Yes, recovered and delivered.
How about that?
I love my new friend Joji. I seen you over there with Old Fart last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I believe they just now learned how to share streams. So yeah. Welcome in.
Hello, everybody coming in.
We got Jay, we got Gwee up in here.
Gwee, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Key Kitchen.
Hello, Key Kitchen.
Coming up in here.
Okay. And it's after 11 o'clock.
Hands. Carol, you need to be a comedian.
You need to, never mind.
I'm most
definitely. Carol, you could be a comedian, just don't put a dress on.
Wow. Why not?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she's supposed to wear a dress. Don't put no pants on.
I don't understand that. Why?
You have to be checking the news out lately. That's all. If not, Kat will tell us about it.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to read this chat. Ain't got my glasses the first.
Yeah, I'm all far behind it. Yeah, it's more the tone. It's more the tone versus the volume.
There you go.
That's how us Texans are, loud and proud. Say it loud.
Yes, I know that firsthand, and nothing wrong with it.
Please, God help us. Yes. I'm telling you, Psalms 146 needs to come up here with a little prayer.
The prayer.
Oh my goodness.
You still there, African Dreamer?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Okay.
No, I'm practicing my skills of listening. I'm participating in the conversation.
There you go.
I'm listening more than I'm talking. See, that's what I'm doing.
Very good.
I love it.
Hi, April. She back there?
Yep. Well, actually, I'm in another part of the
She's back here.
April in the back.
Hey, how long you been back here?
Hey, she.
He's not here.
What's up?
Long he fell asleep.
Okay.
I got
having technical difficulties.
They still say the Pledge of Allegiance in Texas. Not around.
Do they?
What?
I'm surprised.
That many years ago.
Yeah, I never said it. I wouldn't say it.
Hey, Miss Emma, I seen you're in a coloring challenge, and I met some of your friends.
Oh,
you know that adult coloring books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Okay.
I love stuff like that.
I was taking out schools probably 50 years ago in Michigan. Oh, actually, Aubrey's in Michigan.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, neighbor.
I'm still learning technology too.
Hey, Michigan, really cold.
Very cold. It's 17 today though, so it's warmed up. It was like 3 below zero, 6 below zero, so it's warmed up a little bit.
We got down to -20. Now today we got 7. We on 7.
Wow. Where are you?
Chicago.
Oh yeah. On the water.
I told y'all yesterday I wasn't going to be able to join you today because I was supposed to be on a plane this morning headed to Pittsburgh.
Cancel.
Yeah, well, I canceled it. My cousins called me
Okay.
yesterday and said, "Oh, the wind chill is -15, and so the kids were out of school yesterday and today, and they don't close schools on the East Coast like that for snow. So I know if the schools were closed, then I needed to stay right here in Texas.
Stay at home.
See? Yep.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, it's too cold.
We went to go check on somebody yesterday, make sure they was okay. Man, we drove over. It's about 3-4 inches of ice on the highway, the nearest highway to us. Front yard still froze. Everywhere that we ain't cleared, it's a sheet of snow. The first day, it was like kind of crunchy, like it was little snow pellets. But over the past 2 days, it's straight ice. It's like an ice rink. So is the highway. Few cars, but people crawling. I think it was like 10 or 12 degrees. It
So
was like
in the
12
South,
degrees last night. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No,
So with the ice you're talking about on the highway and whatever. So in the South, they use salt here. Do they use sand to help that ice? You know, when you're out driving, do they?
Only on some of the bridges now.
That's so dangerous.
I'm in deep East Texas, deep East Texas, and you up there in Fort Worth area. Is y'all as bad as us still, or is it starting to clear up that way?
No, it's been clear here since Monday, because I actually went out to the Cowboys of Color Rodeo on Monday and everything was clear. So in the last couple of weeks, we've been doing a lot better here. And they use salt now and not just sand. Well, they do a mixture of salt.
Okay.
But it's crazy. My neighbor didn't turn off their sprinkler system, and it looked like it's crazy, like the abominable snowman over there. I mean,
ice skating rink. They can go ice skating.
Big old icicles hanging off of all his shrubbery. I'm like, how did he not turn this off? And of course, it went out into the street. So he has made it bad because he lives in the cul-de-sac right on the corner. So yeah, but no, it's been clear here. We've been out and about every day.
He's lucky his pipe didn't bust.
No.
Yeah, and he knows it may have with all the water that's over there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
It's so weird seeing African Dreaming in Texas. Like I think in Texas I see warmth, but then they over there with a coat on and the fur and the out there by the grill, out on the grill in the storm.
Yes, what part of East Texas?
Huh?
My husband was raised in East Texas in Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville ain't too far from me. Jacksonville ain't far. I'm
where my son is.
I'm around closer to it, like not far from Louisiana actually. I mean, like way down in the woods, and that they'll put some salt and some sand down in in some of the bigger cities, like if you in Dallas or maybe even down in H-Town. But when it comes to like out in the rural areas, off the country highways and county roads and stuff, they ain't doing nothing out here.
You have no control on ice. You have no control.
No,
unless you're creeping across it. When it takes you out, it'll take you out.
I think that we in the Midwest, me, Carol, and Pashley, like I have like a salt truck station, like not too far from me. I can see where like all the trucks are, and they fill them up with ice with salt. And actually, Aubrey said, "Are we parents involved with our children's education?" To be honest, parents are the first teachers.
I was always involved.
Me too.
I would go up to that school in a heartbeat.
There's more Christianity, so perhaps the moment of silence, the Pledge of Allegiance does not unite people.
When it comes to the snow and stuff here in Georgia, last time we had snow, you could blow it, but school shut down, everything shut down. I was on my way going to work, and the lady stopped in the middle of the road, and she stopped waving, "Go round, go round." I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I could do nothing but laugh.
Act up, get done up. Yeah, I didn't get whoopings and nothing. I got like the ruler on the hand. Let me see. I teach my kids how to write checks, money orders, and things I was taught. I try to correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to teach my daughter how to do money orders too. Some people aren't truthful, and you gotta hit them. Oh, you let them hit me? You crazy?
I know that's right. Oh, I heard something. My son is out in the backyard now shoveling my back sidewalk. I hear them. That's so nice.
Oh,
Sometimes it's good to have children. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
he said sometimes.
Look, I done finally caught up. There's Broke. Hey, Broke.
Now,
Broke.
I got a question.
A lot of people in here today.
I got a question for my northern folk.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got a question for my northern folk, like Miss T and y'all Pittsburgh and Chicago people. Now, when we lived in Colorado, the craziest thing, right? You had to shovel, like that's what Pia just said, made me think about it. You had to shovel your sidewalk in front of your property, or if somebody got injured, you would be liable for it, which is the craziest thing in the world to me. So it's like -5 degrees, snow keep coming down. I done iced it, but they get recovered. I'm out here shoveling snow, hoping don't nobody break their neck, and it'll be my fault. But I don't own the sidewalk, which is that's insane, man.
It is insane, but it's the truth.
That's it.
And
you know, some people will intentionally fall on your property. You know.
Yeah, and that's strenuous work. How many people actually die on the East Coast in those cold areas shoveling snow? That's a lot of work on your heart.
It is a lot of work.
Cold temperatures, a lot of cardiac arrest due to shoveling snow.
Yeah.
I'm not Broke talking about Harpo. Who these people? Who's that woman? Again, that's there we go. Stay Hall.
It's too late. He gone already. He gone.
Oh, he gone?
That was a while back. That's when I start mentioning who everybody was.
Okay. Let me just keep on scrolling. You about to do a premiere? G Mama and Carol are about to do some premieres here in a minute.
My grandfather up in New York, whenever they come around with the truck putting the salt out there on the road, he knew somebody. He worked for the city. He would always get a big pile of sand and salt put right next side the house. And when it started snowing and everything, us kids, we had to go out there, shovel, and start salting and sanding it down in front of the house.
Yeah.
What's up,
pickle
in Sunshine?
They do like pickle grit down here in Georgia, where they mix like pickle. Yeah, they like pickle juice, and they do sanding and stuff. But the pickle juice helps with the snow and slushes it versus making it to where you hydroplane with over the frozen ice, like that black ice. Because it was 2014 or something, or 13. Well, we had it bad. It took me 12 hours to get home from my job, and my wife was like, "You determined to get home?" I was like, "Yeah, because I want to make sure y'all all right." So I was helping people along the way, but still, it took me 12 hours in total to get home that day. I was like, I knew I should have drove my truck. I drove my car.
That's totally new to me.
I do not get out in it. If I don't have to, I'm not going nowhere.
And you know where we live at, they clean up, the snow and stuff as much as they can, but I don't understand. If you're gonna clean up snow, put salt down. They won't put the salt down. Okay, so then everybody gonna slide down these concrete stairs and stuff. That don't make no sense to me. But pickle juice, if you put pickle juice, ain't y'all gonna have rodents?
I don't think no rodent's gonna be in the road.
I don't trust it. Nah, because Chicago, we got rodents. So, yeah, I ain't.
No, Chicago, y'all got rats.
Man, they ain't got no rats. Chicago ain't got no rats. New York got rats. New York got cats. They got cat rats.
I heard they did. I ain't never been there, but I heard they do.
New York got cat rats.
Ooh.
Doesn't the pickle juice eventually freeze and turn to ice? I mean, it's not that salty. I don't think that it would freeze.
Well, they mix it. They mix it with the, I guess, with the sand and the
what's that, vinegar?
And the salt. So they call it what? I think they call it a name. They call it grip or something like that down here. And they mix it and they spray it all over. And it's
right out there looking like urine and
hey, if it stops people from crashing and stuff like that, if it works, everybody went with, because they had like a science team or something like that working with it, trying to find ways. Because like Atlanta, telling you, when it rained, everybody slow down. I'm like, man, I drive trucks and I be like, man, if you don't get out the way, if you don't know how to drive, just stay home. I'm tired of this. I gotta do my deliveries. I gotta get home.
You truck drivers know that the right lane is for the slow people? You truckers need to get out the right lane and get back in the left lane.
I always drive in the right lane.
Hey, you got to tell them other guys, the new guys. Those are the guys that drive trucks off of bridges and tear up boxes when they go down low bridges. Oh, they say 9 feet. I could take my 13-inch box truck and drive up under that.
So Fresh and Fire says, Sheed, I remember that it took me 10 hours to get home during that freeze. David, you are a pickle. Wow. And Miss T, your inner hoodness is just fine. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
it's just now I have that LLC when I'm, I need to distinguish, okay, I can turn my hood on here when I'm talking to people behind the scenes. Let me see. Possums in New York, them not rats.
Ooh.
I can't find your Cash App. Oh, it should be in there. I'm with the T 1980. Oh, that's so sweet. In Chicago, if you rent, you ask for the landlord to salt the walkway. If you own it, then you do it yourself.
That's it.
Yep. That's why you're supposed to pay people. Hey, it might cost you a little money, but hey, pay them little kids.
You the pickle, David Corey.
We can't even find kids to do it no more. These kids don't do stuff like that no more.
Outside. They don't go outside.
Nobody gonna earn no money no more.
No. I can't get none of them to cut my grass, shovel the snow, nothing like that.
I cut so much grass, shovel snow, deliver newspaper and everything to make money.
Yeah, that was back in the day. They don't do it.
Shoot, even when I was younger, I used to ride my bike with my little bike posse and stuff till the street lights came up. They don't even ride their bikes no more. They ain't walking to no stores. They don't do nothing outside. Everything's indoors.
But they always want a bike though.
Yeah. You see what Shia Sunshine said? They are not required to do ish by their parents.
Man, crazy.
It's crazy. Sad.
My kids, they work. You. Come on, dude. What you doing?
Are you driving and talking on the chat at the same time?
Hey,
the flippery.
I'm hands free. I'm hands free. Dude, I'm down here at UGA. They're in the scooter and trying to be all up in my way.
Look, we are 2 hours in.
Here we go. Here we go.
We 2 hours in.
Here we go.
It did start off as an hour and a half. We 2 hours now. Can we get a round of applause for 2 hours?
Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone because I know that's where we're going.
Hey, she had something to eat today. I don't know why.
Well, can't stop, won't stop. What can't stop, won't stop? Let's go.
No. He needs to practice on his inside voice.
I told y'all that's Samuel L. Jackson Jr.
Carol the Girl Miniature and G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden both have premieres going on at 11 Central Standard Time for Carol, which is noon my time, and then G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So actually, it's two of them at 12 for us, passionately.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, and then actually Aubrey, she has 2 lives on Sunday, 4:30 and 6:30. I'm like, wow. Okay, girl, do you, boo?
What happened to going in on Carol? Because Carol ain't doing lives. She keep talking about she gonna do lives.
Yesterday, she didn't come up on the panel yesterday either. We see you trying to dodge us.
I'm gonna say bye to everybody. I'm gonna say bye.
Yes,
I'm gonna drop down. Thank you, Miss T.
Aubrey.
All right, y'all take care.
Miss T. Y'all take care.
See you on the chat. All right.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
You gonna go?
He said he ain't going nowhere, but we know when it go dark.
Exactly.
Yep. So, yeah, you can still up here. I don't care. But we still gonna end though. No.
Wow.
So I emailed this lady.
Chat.
Bye. I emailed the lady who was supposed to be talking to this author tomorrow, but she ain't respond back. Last night, I emailed her last night. So if she don't come on tomorrow, we're gonna talk about YouTube etiquette.
Oh, what's that?
Like being nice to people. Like, Don't come to somebody's channel talking about subscribe, connected. Like you just expecting somebody to connect back. All that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like etiquette stuff.
Do you, girl?
Mm-hmm. So I can break it all, right?
So
you had your coffee?
I had coffee. Hey, Gunline Bees. Awesome to see you. So yeah, y'all, Miss Carol about to go do her premiere in about 30 minutes. And I gotta do my little thizzle. So thank everybody for coming. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Probably talking about etiquette. Thanks, Carol, for staying up here with